Alright guys, just hooked up with my first fish. I was kind of funny, I was kind of anticipating this happening. I was checking to see where the tripod is to make sure I'm in the camera's view, and I saw my line going out. I don't think it's a real big one. It's not pulling super hard. Beautiful day out, it's about 70 degrees today, so I figured why not come out, catch some carp. I've been trying to catch pike. Lots of you guys have been wanting me to do that, and I've really been trying. I'm sorry it's taking so long. It's just, I don't know what's going on, but last time I went out I only had a couple go for it. Didn't get hooked though, but this guy's pulling me downstream now. Tighten up my drag a little. Alright, so nothing real big, just a little nice sized carp. So great start today. Wanna get right back in the water and catch some bigger ones. Alright guys, just hooked up with another carp. It's nice. I was just checking my line to see if it was snagged, and then all of a sudden my line went real tight and set the hook, and looks like a decent sized fish. I'm really shooting for something this year in the 30, close to 30 pounds, if not over 30 range. Biggest I've caught in here was 24 pounds. That was a couple years ago though. I'm going to be fishing a tournament this summer in the Grand River. It's called the Grand American Fish Rodeo. I fished it last year and came in second. And there's one for one of the categories is total weight. And I'm going to be going for carp, which is what I did last year. I did pretty well last year for the little preparation I did. And this year I'm going to be doing a lot more preparation and hoping to get some good carp in that. It's in June, so I may or may not make a video. We'll see. It depends on the conditions around there, but if you go on my Instagram page, you'll definitely see some updates there. Come on, buddy. Get him in here. There we go. Actually, much better sized carp than I thought it was. I might measure him just to see. He's probably 28 inches around there. More of a slender fish, like I said, but good sized fish. Still shooting for that 25 to 30 pound range. I know they're in here. I've seen some around that size, so with a little luck we should be able to hook into a nice one, so stay tuned guys. Get her whack back where she belongs. Alright guys, we got our third fish on. Wasn't paying attention, I was looking at my phone, and then all of a sudden I heard my little beeper going off. That's a nice thing to have. Haven't seen him really, but he's pulling really hard. Could be a good sign. One quick tip I want to give you guys. When you're carp fishing, make sure you're looking for fish. Don't just choose some random spot and stick to there. You gotta look around for active fish jumping. I've seen 4 or 5 fish today jump. It's really nice out today. It's warm up. The fish are a lot more active when it's warm. And also look for spots like where I am right now. There's slack water all right here, kind of like when I talk about when I'm pike fishing. Look for slack water, and the river goes right there. So I found this spot actually when I was pike fishing. I saw a bunch of carp swimming around here. Next day I came out and went carp fishing, caught quite a few. That was a while ago, a couple years ago. But yeah, so just look for active fish. Don't assume they're gonna come to you, because they can. I mean, you can bait them and stuff, and then but you're gonna be a lot more successful if you're moving around and looking for them instead of having them come look for your bait. Basically just take a handful or two of corn out, throw it out around where I'm going to be throwing my bait, and that kind of gets a little more scent for the carp, and a little more initiative to start feeding around there. Smallest one of the day for sure. Got a nice little belly on him, but not very lengthy, maybe I don't know, 23, 24 inches, so don't mess around with him. Get him released, catch some more. Great fat looking fish. This is a real fat one, but again, not very long. He wants some water, so get him right, get him what he wants. There we go, guys. Nice. Ooh, he's making some cool little jumps right there. Finally got one. I got those first three pretty close to each other. And then this guy took a little while to get. But I got the hook set finally, because I try to get the hook sets, but I mean sometimes these carp, they can be so far apart. And of course, when I have my camera on and ready, they usually don't come. There's a couple ways of fishing for carp. Usually you either use like something like a bolt rig, where you have a really heavy weight on. I'll make a video on that and explain that a little further in my next carp video probably. But what I'm doing is I'm fishing more light. I'm using a sliding sinker, just like a 1/4 ounce, maybe even 1/8 of an ounce sliding sinker, and I'm just throwing it out like right here. It's 10 yards out in the river, right into the slack water, and so I'm doing that, and then I'm just watching my line. I'm not actually, I'm not even really. I have that little beeper right here, but I'm not really using it that much because I'm watching. I have my line slack, just a little loop of slack line in there, and then I'll watch, and once it starts ticking, I'll get ready as you saw there, and then set the hook. When you have a bolt rig, they'll take off once they'll feel the hook and hook themselves. But like I said, I'll make a video on that, my next carp video, whenever that ends up being. Oh great. Come on, buddy, not right here. There you go. Got a little stick with him now. See if we can get him right here. You don't want to have your drag too tight though, because their mouths are kind of hard, so you can only hook so far into them. And after a point, if you have your drag set super tight, you're just gonna pull it's just gonna rip right out of their mouth, like it's gonna rip the skin. They don't have like a mouth like a bass does. Like you don't hook them really. It doesn't really come out their lip usually. It's usually just on the inside of their mouth. Just scoop them up real fast. There we go. Fourth fish in. Another great looking carp. Huge tail on this guy. Look at that. He's great looking fish. Real happy to catch him. These carp are tons of fun to catch. If you've never carp fished before, I mean, I really suggest you try it. They're lots of fun. If you find a good spot that has them, you won't be disappointed. They fight for most areas. They're freshwater. They're going to be the best fighting fish you're going to find pound for pound. So, beautiful fish. I think I'm going to wrap this video up, show you guys real quick what I'm using, and then try to catch some pike maybe for another video. A 4-fish day. Not bad by any means. I've only been out for about 2.5 hours maybe. Great looking, nice fish to end the day on. So I'm gonna quickly show you guys what I was using to catch these fish today, and then let's get to that. I was using 15-pound mainline, 15-pound leader with a little barrel swivel there, and then I was using a sliding sinker. So I don't know how heavy this actually is, probably 1/4 ounce sliding sinker, just to keep my bait in place for a little windy, but you want some kind of weight usually. Then goes down to a hair rig with a number 8, a saber tooth, thick wire hook. That's basically what I've been using today. Real simple. And then I'm using little beepers to tell when you're getting a fish or not, and just to hold it up. Thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.